welcome back to, and this will be part 3. Now, the reason why I'm recording part 3 now, though, is just so I can finish up with the walls and stuff, though, of this pizzeria, and whatnot, so, and also, like, extend some of the road, though, a little bit as well. Now, obviously, though, as you can see here, I am currently making a vent. For what, you may ask? Well, I'm making a vent for my pizzeria. My own custom pizzeria, to be more specific. Wait, that needs to go there, actually. So let me just put that top block like that. I'll do the same thing for this one. Now the other one, that was obviously an hour long, though. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm obviously going to finish up with the walls and stuff to the pizzeria, extend some of the roads out and whatnot. There. Okay, can I enter the vent though with these? Yes, I can. Nice. Okay. So that vent should look like that, but it's because I have 2 extra blocks though there. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now what I need to do is I now need to wrap this vent though around this wall over here. But I don't want it like too far back though and stuff. So I want to do it like up to like here and stuff though. Oh my goodness, almost perfect again. I think I made it fit this time, I think. Let me check. But obviously though, this is gonna be episode 3 of the Minecraft City, of course though. Now I did say that in the first part I will make some parts like solo. Like I will be see if I could make some areas solo and whatnot. So yeah, I'm making it solo. I'm making 2 episodes, like parts 2 and 3 episodes 2 and 3 solo, just to make it easier and stuff on myself. So, but also harder at the same time, because now I have big areas I need to fill in gaps for. Which is the rough part though. That's the tough part. Especially behind the office. Like all over here. Yeah, that's going to be a pain to do. And I mean a pain to do. Solo, but I have to get it done. I have to get it done. I actually have to get it done. So, let me start by doing this, though. Now, obviously, though, I need to kind of make a bit of a square, though, a little bit, though. So, hopefully I made it like a square. I don't know if I did or didn't make it a square. So, here. You know, let me place that block down. Okay, let me see if I made it like a square or not, though. That's not a square. That's a rectangle. Take a look. Which means it's gonna have a rectangular roof. That's basically what it means. It's gonna have a rectangular roof. So this one, though, I'm just gonna be finishing up the walls of this pizzeria. So now, obviously, though, I could call it Fredbear's, though, actually, because we're gonna have a spring stage for like Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, or Golden Freddy and Spring Bonnie, one of the two. could be either Fredbear or Golden Freddy, depending on the skin pack though that is given, that is like available and stuff though, that has Fredbear or Golden Freddy and Spring Bonnie. So what I could do is I could add vents though, but that's just gonna be really hard to do and stuff though. So what I'm gonna do though is I'm actually just gonna fill in like the gaps and stuff though by myself, of course. But obviously though, since I'm doing it by myself though, it's gonna take a lot more time to do. So if this takes another hour, then it takes another hour. Because I was not expecting it to actually take this long just to do. I was not expecting it to actually take this long. I really wasn't. Woo. Dang stick drift. Really annoying. Unfortunately though, it is permanent. I can't fix it without disassembling the controller, just to see if I can try to fix it myself. So I'm not gonna do that and stuff though, just to waste more time and whatnot. But yeah, well, part 2 is currently up. Well, not part 2. Well, kind of like part 2, like episode 2. Well, episode 2 is loading, as not loading though, but currently uploading and stuff though. It tended to kind of find loading, but whatever. Basically, about that, when it's uploading though, I can record I can record like episode 3 and whatnot. Now, it is true though that in episode 2, when I mentioned about the job though and stuff though, that is the truth actually. That is the truth. I will be getting a job momentarily. I just don't know exactly how long until I actually get a job. It could be a few days, it could be a few weeks. I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. Because I'm just filling in the gaps though and stuff though, just to make it easier and stuff though. And then I'll just do the interior though when Connor gets back. Now if you're wondering though why it says Phantom and stuff though, and I call him Connor, well it's because I've been calling him Connor a lot though. And I mean a lot. Yeah. Now it also has been brought to my attention that I brought to myself, though, of course, I brought to my own attention, that somehow, in some way, my connection was terrible yesterday when I was trying to record Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, or was it 2 days ago? I don't remember. But I was definitely trying to record Security Breach, though, at some point this week, though, during the week, though. Don't know whatnot. So, so I have no idea what happened to my connection, though, but for some reason, it decided to cut on me. And just no explanation. It just said, like, internet quality is low, and I got a little confused because I have HomeFi, which is supposed to make your Wi-Fi stronger, not weaker. But I have a theory, though, and stuff, though, of how that can happen. If too many people are on the internet at once. I know that will definitely happen. I know that can make it happen. Woo, jeez. But obviously though, if this is obviously gonna take me a bit though and stuff though, just to fill in by myself though. So, which obviously I don't mind and stuff though. So, like, I don't, since I also don't have no idea how to properly edit though, or edit at all though. So basically it's going to take some time. So you basically get the uncut version though of these recordings though. Since I have no idea how to edit. So, obviously though, now the reason why, if you're wondering though, why I'm covering the big areas first though, is because the big areas though is what's going to take me the longest to do. And I think I only have like very few areas though of that, and that's really it. So, yeah. Basically, it's just that area over there, and that's really it, actually. Because that's a room right there, Oh yeah, this is gonna be like the Pirate Cove area. That's right. That's right. I almost forgot about that. So hopefully though, so hopefully what I can do though is at some point, what I'm gonna do though is I'm going to get like, like obviously though I'm gonna double check something and stuff though, as a little bit of a test. Though, since I currently have a Microsoft account though, but the one on this account though is discontinued. I want to see if I could try to get it back in a way. Now, obviously though, since I lost the email and stuff that I used for it, like the original account though, since I lost the email and stuff though for it, which I think I remember it, but I don't remember the password for it though. Because if I somehow magically remember the email and stuff though, and I can sign back into it though, that'll be pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. But obviously though, if like I actually get like, if I can like convert one of my other Microsoft accounts though to this account, then I don't have to worry about the PlayStation Plus on the other account though. Because the account I currently have the Microsoft account on though does not have PlayStation Plus on it. Which is really, really sad and annoying, but yeah. Anyways though, I need to now fill in this little gap over here though. So, yeah. Now, obviously though, like, when I'm, like, making this pizzeria and stuff, though, I will, like, give you guys a tutorial on how to make this pizzeria you guys yourself, though. In a tutorial and stuff, though. Now, obviously, though, like, I'm also going to need to take screenshots, though. Shots, of course, though. Just so, like, what I can do, though, is, like, I can get, like, exact measurements and stuff, though. Now, obviously, though, I'm gonna do it different, like, so, other tutorials I've seen, though, and stuff, though, they build the floor above ground, not in the ground. So, I'm actually gonna do it where it's in the ground. Just so it's easier for you guys, though. Even though placing it on top, though, would just be easier, though, and stuff, though. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys a little trick up my sleeve, though. Now, obviously, though, each one, though, is going to be, like, each tutorial, though, is going to be, like, roughly, like, half an hour to 45 minutes, though. And I will set an alarm, though, like a 45-minute alarm for each part, though. of the tutorial though. Just so it's like, just so I can make it like evenly and stuff though. So without like having to like, without like having like some episodes going like for like an hour or whatnot. Yeah, like that's just gonna be like annoying and stuff though, just to do. But yeah, I'm gonna be obviously making like this will be like my own custom pizzeria though and stuff though, which I just realized this could actually be way better though and stuff though. So, which I just realized though, and this is actually the truth though, that of what I just realized. I can technically make this the Five Nights with Governor 83 and Friends restaurant though, for like. Now, obviously, though, it is a game I plan on making. It is a franchise I plan on making. So far, one game is a definite though. But I just need to come up with ideas for 3 other games for 2 and 3 games though. I only have an idea for the first one though, unless if I make like the 3rd game with a bunch of endoskeletons in it though. Which is going to be a pain to do and stuff though. But I am currently designing the animatronics currently though, so it can be a bit easier and stuff though for me to actually, you know, like make like 3D models of what they would actually look like though. So yeah, basically that. Now, obviously, though, like, if this actually carries on for another hour, though, and stuff, though, which I hope it doesn't, though, which it seems it's not going to, though, but, obviously, though, I'm just going to focus on, like, finishing up the exterior and stuff, though. I'll worry about the interior, though, at a different time. So, well, except for the interior walls, though. The interior walls, though, I will do, though. Just not the interior, like equipment, though, like the office, the party rooms, stuff like that. I'm not going to be able to do that, though. Because that's just going to make it way more harder and stuff all myself. So, now, luckily, though, this part there right here, though, is actually almost finished. Because what I just realized, though, is that I only made it, like, to where it's, like, very simple and stuff, though. It's not too big. It's, like, not, like multiple areas, though. It's only, like, 2 big, really bad areas, though, just to really fill in, though. The fact I'm getting done with this, though, pretty quickly, though, is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. There we go. Nice. Now it's time to do the walls, though. Ooh, give that. Back up. There we go. Okay, so, the reason why... Now, obviously, though, I'm doing the walls now, though, and stuff, though. So, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm actually going to place black concrete around the walls first, though. And then I'm going to then do the white concrete. Now, I will have, like, 2 layers of it, though, as well, though. Now, the reason why I'm doing the exterior walls first, though, is just to help me get a general idea of how the interior walls are gonna look, though. Darn it, damn stick drift. Yeah, I don't like my controller I'm using right now, though, but I have to deal with it and stuff, though. Because it's got permanent stick drift, though. Because one day it actually fell, and that's how it got the stick drift. Controllers should not be getting stick drift that easily, though. They really shouldn't be getting stick drift that easily. Because I actually just realized something, though. And that is the fact that what I can do, though, is... You see how I have the gray wall up there and stuff, though? What I was thinking I can do is I can actually place the black concrete there as well, though. Nice. So basically, like, the black concrete's gonna go, like, up here, basically kind of making like a checker flag a little bit. Think of it like a checker flag. Now, obviously, though, I will have like lights that you can turn on and off, though. So, but obviously, now I'm not sure if you guys realize this, though. Oh, darn it! But one thing that really actually surprised me, though, is the logo of the City Texture Pack. Because the logo of the City Texture Pack is actually the redstone lamp. I'm not kidding. Now, for some of you who don't know, what does the City Texture Pack logo look like? Well, one day, like a live stream, so I will, like, show you guys what the actual thing, what the City Texture Pack logo looks like when I create a brand new world, though, and stuff, so, to where I create the world while live streaming. There we go. But if you don't hear me talking as much, though, it's because not only am I trying to stay focused, though, but I'm also a little tired right now as well, though, so that's why I'm a little quiet, and that's why I'm quiet right now, though. Not only do I need to be quiet, though, like, I get to talk, though, I just gotta talk a little quietly, though, but I'm also starting to fall asleep a little bit, though, so hopefully I can get these walls finished, though, in a timely manner. You know, and then, like, what I can then do then is, like, not worry about, like, the roof until, like, until, like, episode 3, or possibly, or, yeah, like, episode 3 and stuff, though. Uh-oh, I just realized something. It's gonna see the doubleness over here and there. Yeesh, I just realized that. Okay. So, I'm gonna need to do that for all the walls then. I just realized that. So, I need to tear all this down, all this, like, taller wall right here, though. I need to tear all that down. Though. I just realized that. Because what I'm gonna do, though, is I'm gonna make the walls, like, double high, though. high though, which means like make the pattern like 2 blocks tall though. But obviously though, I need to kind of like focus on doing like the rest of the walls first though. But this is only going to take like a few seconds though. Well, hopefully seconds, or possibly like a few minutes. I don't know. No, notice how I'm placing the gray concrete though in the corners though, because that's the corners you're not going to be able to see though. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Wow, that was actually pretty quick though, actually. Like, take a look at that. Booyah. I just realized though, no one's gonna be seeing these corners though, so let me just clear those corners real quick. There we go, and there we go. Perfect. Now the walls can now have the design 2 blocks high now. Because I gotta, kind of like make it fit like with the pattern and stuff on the outside wall and whatnot. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Now I can finally work on the white now. So let me delete. Oh, darn it. There. So I gotta be very cautious though when destroying this light gray concrete. No, the gray concrete though. Because that's what's gonna happen though if I misclick though. Because I think by doing this though, it's just gonna make it easier and stuff though, for when I place down the white though, so I don't have to like constantly have to like break in place. So I think by destroying them early though, it's just gonna make it easier and stuff though for me. Woo. It's like I was drifting away off the sea there. No. should be getting close to the end, which I am. And there, I'm probably just gonna have to do only the outside wall and stuff though. Don't worry about like the inside wall at a different time. No, because I cannot stay awake much longer. I'm starting to fall asleep rapidly. So I think when I do part 4 tomorrow though, when I do part 4 tomorrow and stuff though, hopefully Connor will be available and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the outside walls and stuff though, and then worry about the inside walls and whatnot on episode 4. Whoops. Where'd that block? There we go. Ah. Why does that keep jump scaring me? These PlayStation notifications I'm getting though is constantly jump scaring me. Well, yet again though, it is also late at night though, so that makes sense. So, let me just finish off this outer wall, and then I'll end episode 3, because I am tired right now, like sleepy tired. There we go. Just gotta finish off this back wall. Then I'm good to go. Yeah, and the fact that I'm so tired though that it's actually starting to make me hallucinate and stuff though a little bit. Like it looks like that, like the top blocks though are like getting destroyed, like there. Anyways, though, I'm gonna end episode 3 right here. So make sure you smack that like button if you do plan on subscribing. Definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Gamer 93 episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.